Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Report reaching us right now is that they are saying Ife has demanded that there must be a cleansing for the palace. Like the cleansing rite for the palace must be conducted almost immediately. So what that means is that Oloris must vacate palace like immediately. We heard the other day that the Ooni of Ife had given the Oloris 24 hours to vacate palace. We also heard that they have started moving things, that they are moving their things, like even without their consent. For those who are not in the palace, that their things are being moved out of the palace, as in they have moved their things, their belongings, they have brought down their car park, brought down curtains in the palace and all of that. And so Ooni of Ife has made it very clear before his elders again that he remains their husband. He will marry them and keep them and respect them and love them the way he's supposed to love them. But the one thing he would never, ever compromise on is having them stay in the palace. That is the rumor that is making the rounds on social media. So, and right now they say with everything that is happening, especially now that it has to do with the disappearance of the pot of life, that there is a cleansing that must be done in the palace, and it must be done without the Oloris because they are involved in whatever has happened, even though they've not been able to ascertain which Olori has done a day. So the cleansing rite is supposed to commence as soon as possible. A lot of things have gone wrong. Lots of atrocities have happened in the palace. Ife is upset. Everything is upset. All the river goddesses and all of that. You do know that in the days of the old, those people who were progenitors of the Yoruba race, you know, anything that happens, when they get angry, they will say they want to turn into water so that people can use that water for the goodness of mankind. So most of this water comes with their different gods, like goddesses, and most of these goddesses are angry because they said the land has been defiled, the palace and everything, a lot of stuff have been defiled because of these women. Now the question is, what is it that you guys want? What are these women fighting for? Are they fighting because they love the Ooni of Ife? Everybody knows that that might not necessarily be true, even though I cannot say for sure because I do not live in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. I have told you guys time and time again that I am not even related to them, okay? And that is the same reason why I said everything on this channel is alleged and rumored. Whatever you want, you get on social media as a daylight, I will advise you to take it with a pinch of salt. So right now, they say the cleansing rite must be done, and it has to be done like immediately. Now, they have to first of all stop the whistling. They say the whistling is coming, that somebody is invoking some spiritual powers that is whistling and invoking, demons, to get into the palace of the Ooni of Ife. That is why things will continue to happen over and over again. Now, have you seen the reason why these people are fighting Queen Naomi so much? Ooni of Ife himself has told the entire world, allegedly, that when Naomi was in the palace, these things were never happening. Why? This is not because Olori Naomi is God, but because Olori Naomi is a child of God. Olori Naomi is a prayer warrior. Olori Naomi would do anything to ensure that her husband was fine. Is fine. And that is why people are telling Kabiyesi that if you lose Naomi, you lose for life. And that is why he's doing everything that is within his power to bring Naomi back into the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Delora. I bring you fresh and spicy jets from the sources still on the royals. How are you? Daylight, my daylight, my daylight, my super people. Daylight, my daylight, my daylight, my kind people. Thank you, people. Esheo adukwe, my people. If you're here and you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. And I love you. It's not a small something, no. They say Oloris will have to leave. And so that cleansing right for the palace will commence, that a lot of things have gone wrong with the palace, a lot of happenings. You know, people have done things they are not supposed to do in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. And if the cleansing is not done, that things will happen and happen that nobody will understand. Now, they said the pot of life, the pot that gives Oni the authority to be on the throne, so it's been taken away by whoever and whatever. They said that pot has been there, that nobody brings that nobody goes close to that pot. The pot was actually in a hut that has lights like candles and all of that. How somebody just went there and entered there without fear is what nobody knows. Now, as we are hearing, they say it has to be somebody who knows about, you know, who knows the rudiments of operation, you know, surrounding that hut where that pot was, because they say something about there are things things that you need to put on the floor. There are things that talked about, things like the monkey sugar cane and all of that, to be able to disconnect that pot from the ground where it was. So somebody who understands very well how to remove that pot may have removed the pot. And right now it's getting even more glary to the Ooni of Ife that this is not just about the Oloris, this is just about him. You do know that they have told them time and time again, told the Ooni of Ife that all of this fight that Queen Naomi is fighting, that Queen Naomi is just suffering for nothing, that Queen Naomi is actually fighting Kabiesi's fight, that this has got to do with fight that is meant for Kabiesi, that is what Queen Naomi is fighting, and Queen Naomi is shielding him from a lot of things that they would want to do to him. Now, they have collected the pot. Apparently, that's what they have wanted since. They want virgins to go and retrieve that pot back. It's going to be a whole lot of stress and very capital intensive. And it's going to be very big sacrifice and all of that. Ooni of Ife said to that Ooni of Ife will have to prepare and also go with the people who will be going for that collection, the collection of that pot. And they said this is not just any journey, that it is indeed a dangerous journey, that people will have to be strong to go. But one of the major issues that they might face is for elders who are really ready to release their daughters. They say that a lot of them who are living inside the palace may want to do that, but others who are not living inside the palace may never ever want to release their daughters. So it's not a small thing, no. Now they are preparing for cleansing. They want Oloris to leave so that they can start the cleansing. And if the cleansing is done, the Oloris are not supposed to return back to the palace, and they will have to do the cleansing before that pot can return back to the palace. Yes, they have to do the cleansing before they bring the pot, because it's an abomination to have even collected that pot from where it was. They said it's not a small something, no. It's a very serious problem that the entire time the Ooni of Ife has been crying. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.